How are you doing?
I'm very well, yeah, very happy to be in Utrecht.
Yeah?
Being treated very well by the lovely Dutch people.
So, that's good. That's also good to hear. So, having a good time here? It's, you've been a lot here in the Netherlands, of course, you told me.
Yeah, it's nice because I've got some old friends here, so it's a nice excuse, nice way to catch up with them.
Yeah, perfect.
Going into Amsterdam tonight.
Tonight you're going to Amsterdam?
Yeah, I see my friends, yeah.
Ah, cool. That's cool to hear. Now, how did you become,
how did I what?
How did you become a part of Game of Thrones? How did
I become a part of it? Is there a risk of repeating myself from yesterday? There is.
There is.
There's a risk of repeating myself. I guess not everybody was here yesterday. No.
What?
Doesn't matter.
Okay. I can't hear it.
All right.
So.
Yeah, I know. I had. Can everybody hear? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I went to an audition and read for the part. Do you want me to tell the story?
Yeah.
All right. You know, I hadn't acted on screen for 10 years.
Yeah, we're back.
I moved to Wales and I kind of thought that I might leave acting behind, and then my agent rang me up one day and said there's this thing, the Americans are doing a thing called Game of Thrones, and I was like, oh, what, medieval European history, that could be dodgy, but I was going down to London and I decided to go, and I was staying at my brother's and I opened his kitchen cabinet onto my face, as you do. And I kind of gave myself this black eye and I put my hair back and suddenly I looked like a killer. And that gave me the confidence to go in and go. Well, you know, I can't tell you too much, but as I said yesterday, he's sort of guy, he's either going to get his castle or he's going to die trying to get his castle, I reckon.
Wow, that's the first thing done.
One of those two. But you know, things tend to go his way, so let's see what happens.
Maybe Bronn on the Iron Throne.
Yeah, well I do have I know I'm repeating myself, I don't know how many people were here yesterday. But you see, what hasn't happened yet is that Daenerys, see, when Daenerys was on the dragon, coming at Bronn, she didn't get a good look at Bronn, but there's going to come a time where she meets him properly and her knees are going to go and she's going to dump Jon Snow and everything's going to change in Westeros.
Well, I'm really excited for next season.
So am I. So am I, yeah. Can't wait. Thank you.
But do you know the script already? Do you read everything or do you only read the Bronn parts?
Normally I would, up until last season, I just read my scenes because I'm a big fan and I don't like to know what's going to happen. But this year, for the last season, they got the whole cast together and we read every episode in a couple of mornings. And actually, so even though I know what's going to happen, it was worth it because it was a very special occasion for everybody. It was the first time we'd all come together, and it was quite something to read those last 6 episodes together. There was a lot of emotion going around.
You haven't been acting for 10 years before Game of Thrones. Will you be acting more after Game of Thrones stops, or it's already stopped for you? But
I imagine so, yeah, because I didn't know then whether I was going to carry on, and I wasn't getting offered anything that excited me. I'm lucky because I have a lot going on in my life aside from the acting that I love. And but now, because of Game of Thrones, there's nicer stuff being offered to me. So I expect and hope that I will be doing some stuff. Yeah, I just did a little part in a film with Keanu Reeves, the John Wick, which was really nice. I went to Morocco. So like 10 years ago, before Thrones, I wouldn't have been offered a film part like that. Because that's one of the good things about doing a job like that for an actor. It's like if you're in something successful, then more people will want you to be in their show.
One follow-up question. Do you prefer to play, after Game of Thrones, do you prefer playing roles similar to Bronn, or would you want to explore different kind of characters?
Yeah, I don't know how many roles there are like Bronn. There would be, because Bronn is Bronn. But I like his characters, so his characteristics. So if something like that came up that was well written, I'd still think about it. But yeah, I like to do things that I like to switch it around, and I think a lot of people are tempted. A lot of casting directors maybe are tempted to cast me as a baddie. So I get quite a lot of baddies put in front of me, and I'm like. And unless they're well written, baddies can be quite one-dimensional. So I'm not so interested in just playing baddies, unless it's because with Bronn he's many things, not just a baddie. But that's the brilliance of the writing, the characters in Game of Thrones. There's no black and white there. We're all human, baddie goodness.
Thank you very much.
Okay. Thanks.
What was your favorite thing about Bronn?
My favorite thing about Bronn, I'd say, is his sense of humor.
Hi. I was wondering what your thoughts were on the end result of Loving Vincent.
What was the question?
What your thoughts are on the end result of Loving Vincent, the movie.
The result of Loving Vincent? I thought it was beautiful. I thought it was very completely unique piece of work, and kind of like a painting in itself.
Yeah.
And there'll never be another film like it. So it was a real honor to be part of that, and I thought the film had a real sweetness, a real heart and beauty. So I was really happy to be part of it.
Thank you. Were you acting and then they painted it, or?
Was I? Oh yeah, yeah. We did we played all those scenes, and as if it was just a normal film, but there was green stuff all around us. So we had the chairs and the tables and the entrances, but green all around, so that they could paint over every frame. It's truly amazing what they did. Real work of.
Thank you.
Thanks for the biscuits.
Hello.
Hi.
I was wondering, do you hear me?
Yeah.
Is there anything you can say about the final season that is not a spoiler, but will get us even more excited than we already are? Of Game of Thrones.
Aside from, the love affair between Daenerys and Bronn, that's the main, that's the highlight. There's a lot of stuff, lots of bedroom scenes, amazing. I'm joking. But of course I can't have it. I mean, obviously, everything is, by the end of season 7, everything is boiling away, and there's going to be, there's a huge confrontation happening. So that's enough to look for, and how all that is going to unravel. There's so much in there.
You sang the song The Longest Movie, Wife. Did you have singing lessons?
It probably looked like I needed singing lessons. I have had some singing lessons a long time ago, because I went to drama school and we had some singing lessons then. I was brought up, my dad was a singer. It's kind of in the family. And I'd done some singing. See, the writers and producers knew that I'd done some singing like kind of 20 years ago. I was like a singer for a couple of years. It just happened by chance. So, yeah, I like singing. It's fun. It's nice to be able to do something in Game of Thrones.
Did you create your own twist about the song?
My own twist? How do you mean? I don't know, I wasn't aware there was a cover version of The Dornishman's Wife, The Twist.
Personal touch.
Personal touch, well yeah, I guess that's what singing is, isn't it? It's like going to sound different whoever sings it, so you could say I gave it a twist.
Thank you.
Okay.